Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Explain Life. My name's SamC23, and today we are back in the general aviation side of things. Let's see if we can get some game capture for you here. There we go. It's slow loading up today. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good week and a good weekend last weekend. I've had a fantastic weekend, which I will be telling you about as we go, as well as the big announcement that I've got going on today. So we are going back in the Piper Warrior today. We're going to do a cross-country flight, and we are going to head on down to Jersey Airport, which is one of the Channel Islands today. So without further ado, let's jump into the aircraft. Let's make sure we've got the camera on, which we do. And we can go internal default view. Cycle through this. Okay, they're working just fine. Just fine. Let's go to that and just make sure we got that's free. That's free. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. Doing very well. Alright, let's get rid of the chocks and tie downs. Fuel's on auto. That's all good. Okay, we'll assume that we've done our outside checks. And let's get this plane warmed up, shall we? So we need electrical on. Put the fuel pump on. First of all, let's put fuel on. How much fuel have we got? Actually, we better fill up the plane. So let's set it full. I'm not going to have a passenger today. It's just going to be me. That'll say about 130 pounds. I don't know how much I weigh in pounds, but that'll do. I'm sure I'm not 130 pounds already. Alright, full tanks. There we go. Alright, fuel pump on. We've got fuel pressure. Mixture is rich. We can get rid of this. Don't want that. And let's crack that a bit. Not a pleasant sound. Let's close up this window. There we go. Sounds on this craft are not brilliant, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get some lighting on in here. Get the plane warmed up a bit. Alright, so we need some avionics. To standby, com 1, and we can wait for this to not be crashy. Why has this been crashy? My whole system's crashed. Everything's crashed. Alright, we're back. We're back, guys. Alright, so let's just jump into my direct to and clear that. Oh, direct. Okay, we're gonna go to E. G, and it's JJ we want to go to. JJ. Ah. Still haven't figured out how to use this thing yet. E. G. Okay, good. Good. Let's get everything lined up the way it should be, and then we can go ahead and get the ATIS information. Clean it out. Right, how do I find out? All right. ATIS 132.47. 32.475. Why is this not working? ATIS is not being shown there. 132.48. Let's try that.
Cardiff information November. 400 Zulu weather. Wind 260 at 5, visibility 10. Sky conditions 2900 broken, 4900 broken, 6900 broken, temperature 15, 2.9. Altimeter 3024. Arriving runway 30, departing runway 30.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Alright then, let's get that light on there, and I think we can probably start making our way down. Let's just set the trim to neutral. I'm getting a call from someone. Who's calling me? ProMotion's calling me. Hello.
Hi Sam.
How you doing? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Alright, can you hear me now?
Yep.
There we go. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
I saw you're streaming.
I've just started.
Yeah, I see.
Heading down to Jersey Airport today.
Okay.
We're just about to head on out.
Epic's here and Mega Nico 1970. Welcome.
Hey Mega Nico.
Land is joined as well.
Hey there, Head Game Lands. How are we all doing? Right, let's go then, I think.
I see you're flying the PA-28 again.
Yep, we're going to be doing quite a bit of general flying, and there's a reason for that, which I will be announcing a little bit later in the stream.
Yep. Okay. It's the amazingest. That's Sunday.
Sorry, what was that?
You fly. It's amazing to fly, right?
It's absolutely stunning. I absolutely loved every second of it.
I bet.
Right, we don't need to go all the way down to the end of the runway, so we'll do a mid-runway takeoff.
Should be good.
Yep. Not going to bother with the run-up. Obviously we would do a run-up, but we're not going to do it today. Just because we're in a simulator, we don't really need to do it.
I mean, if the plane is that good, then it can like do some maintenance fails and stuff.
Yeah, we haven't got failures running. But what we have got is it freezing
it's
up every
like
couple of seconds.
add-on failures, you know,
Yeah.
not like actual explain thing. Because the E-Ray simulation doesn't.
This has been very oh, we go. There we go. Yeah, this has been very jerky today, I don't know why. Now what I'm going to try to do is fly this VFR and not rely too heavily on the instruments. That's the plan anyway.
Yeah, but don't forget to clean your fuel.
Yeah, I will be once I'm up away. I'm just trying to get it more like what I saw when I was actually in the plane, which is more like that.
Nice.
A bit of right rudder. We're going to have to stay below these clouds because we are flying VFR.
Yeah, that's true.
Trim the plane out. And this is something that I noticed actually flying for real, is the trimming is a hell of a lot easier in a real plane.
Yeah, no, because then you don't have so much pressure on your elevators.
Well, it's just that you can feel it as well.
Yeah, that's true. It's really good to have those things on.
Yeah. And it's literally, to trim the plane out, it is literally millimeters that you turn that
that's
wheel.
true. It's just like a small difference in trimming, but a huge difference in hydrodynamics.
My computer was doing an update, that's why it was being so slow. Radio, I'm not even using radio anymore. Alright, there we go. Looking good, feeling great. So flight time is going to be about an hour and 10 minutes, give or take. Around 15 minutes by the looks of it on my GPS.
Okay.
So I thought we'd have a nice flight.
Hopefully. Hey, airplane fans here.
Airplane fan, how you doing? You know, the mixture of it. Alright. Looking out the window, looking good. So how is everybody doing? How's your computer looking now, Alex?
It's, I mean, making some progress. I'll probably get a new motherboard in 5 days or something.
Okay.
It's going to be the ASRock 970 Pro 3 R2. They can run at 1080, two of them. And it's like 77.
Evelyn fan, no, we're not on IVOW.
Yep, not today.
We will do, and again, that'll be part of my announcements that I'm going to be making later on in the flight.
Announcements, you say?
Yeah, it's going to be a little announcement.
Messenger announcements or?
Could be passenger announcement, could be non-passenger announcement. It's just an announcement.
Where are you flying again?
We're going to Jersey Airport.
This is Jumpman District Copilot speaking. Our captain is going to be Sam C23. My name is Alex, and we'd like to welcome you aboard our flight to Jersey Airport. The estimated flight time is going to be 1 hour and 15 minutes. There might be some turbulence on the way because of the winds.
Once we get out of here, we can start climbing again.
I just did my PA.
Very nice. I didn't know the Warrior had a PA system.
I'm just shouting in the cabin.
Okay, fair enough.
With a megaphone.
Yeah. I did a stream yesterday.
Yesterday and today, I kept overrunning the runway. Airplane.
Well, it happens.
Yeah. That was the first 4 years of my flight sim experience. Never breaking.
It's really hard not to look at the dials when you're on a simulator. In the plane,
Yeah.
for real, it was a lot easier not to look at the dials.
Yeah, because you get the feeling of it as well.
You do, and just spend the whole time looking out the window and checking the horizon.
You get a better sense of speed, so you know, like, without instruments, if you're too fast or too slow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when I do the VR stuff, that's a bit more like what it was like.
Yeah.
Because you sort of immerse yourself in it a bit.
But in real life, it's much easier because you don't, like, use a mouse, like one finger or something, like, to do all this stuff, but you actually have to.
Well, yeah, you don't use one finger, but I only really had about 2 fingers on the yoke at one time, and on the stick rather. It was a stick plane rather than a yoke plane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't have the death grip, which was good. My uncle was very impressed.
Says, and then the TDS 737 PMTG merge, I ran out of fuel in the middle of the flight.
Ah.
Well, FSX, what can I say? I told you it was not a good idea because the cockpit is different, but the model isn't.
Yeah. So there we go. We are nice and stable now.
Okay.
Probably do it a little bit. I need a proper trim wheel.
Yeah.
I'm using one of my throttles on my throttle quadrant at the moment.
Just go to a junkyard of planes and rip one off in 7.3.
Yeah. I was tempted to make my own.
Airplane fan. I did it. Valley emergency landing. Well. Hold on. I'll be right back.
You be right back. Your landing gear is broken. It doesn't sound like you're having a particularly good flight.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Escape for delivery. Kinda late though, but
It was late, isn't it? 8 o'clock here time. Half past 8.
yeah, same.
Yeah. Amazon?
8:30. That was just like newspapers.
Oh.
Because, yeah, like the school time just started and everyone was exhausted, so they take. I'm not judging them. The landing gear were broken. What? Airplane, how did you manage that? God damn. Sam, you might want to climb a bit. We're
we're-
going to get some major turbulence if you fly so low over the mountains.
yeah, I'm just a bit concerned about this cloud cover, that's the only thing.
It's good.
I think we'll be okay. I don't think I got turbulence in X-Plane, to be honest. I've never really experienced it, short of using X Enviro.
Oh. Yeah, X and Viber adds it.
I'm trying to trim this out for a level flight, and I haven't got the precision that I need to get it spot on level.
I just wonder why you can't run X and Viber. What GPU do you have again?
I got a 1060, so it should be able to do it.
TI?
No, just a standard 1060.
Okay. Let me just look it up. So.
I probably need to reinstall it or something. It's probably clashing with something else I've installed.
Let me check on the website Game Debate. It's all their graphics cards and their performance. It's a really good website. 1060, right?
Yeah. GTX 1060.
Yeah. Nokia 100, what?
And I did a Korean Air 7478 from Manila to Seoul, but went back to Manila because I didn't have enough time to go to Seoul.
Alright, Sam, a question.
Yeah.
Do you have a 3 gigabyte version that looks amazing, like with that fan? Or do you have the normal?
I've got the normal 6 gig.
6 gig?
Yep. Need to get my head tracker going.
RCTX 1060, KF82 OC 6 gigabytes. Does it have 2 fans?
I don't know.
Really? How can you know?
Because I don't look at it. I just stuck it in the machine and switched it on.
Wow.
Why do I need to know how many fans it's got?
Because there are different ones. There are 2 6 gigs, but they're different. Alright, hold on.
I've got the, if it's any help, I've got the Palette Jetstream version.
Okay, that might be helpful. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, Palette Jetstream. Okay. What's your CPU, do you know?
I've got a i5 something or other.
Do you know the numbers?
I don't.
Yeah.
What?
No,
Again,
no,
I don't need to know the numbers. I just need to know it works.
I'm just checking for the performance.
Performance is fine. My cat's trying to walk across the screen.
I mean, like,
Where are you going? You're not going outside. Not now. You can sit by the window. That's fine.
do you at least know the gigahertz or something?
It's a 3 point. I want to say 5, but it's probably not.
3.1, like something around there. Do you know what generation it is? Like 2000,
5th,
3000?
I think.
5th?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have 5287. That's 2.9 gigahertz.
I also tried to do train route on open rails with TGV POS, but it was laggy, not the game but the stream. The TGV is high quality. You'll find if you're streaming on the same computer that you're running your game on that you will have performance issues.
Yeah. I mean, if you have more RAM, it actually helps because it doesn't, like, beat each other.
Yeah.
So let's, you have 16 gigs of RAM?
8.
8. Just like,
8's enough.
Yep.
It's creeping up a little bit.
okay, let's see. RAM is not that good actually. It's like 50% that it would be nice. The GPU is good. It's at the performance 118%, so it's over 100, that's good. Your CPU 70% performance. So yeah. But for the minimums, CPU is what 164%. So you have enough. GPU 3155 and RAM 8 gigs. So I mean, a little upgrade in RAM and CPU would be nice, but CPU is expensive. So.
CPU's fine. It's just a job. I'd imagine it's a RAM issue that it kept crashing.
Yeah, I think the RAM, like another 4 gigs. If you, I believe you have 4 slots, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then another 4 gigs would do. It's like 33 euros or something. So it's not like so expensive, but it's really good. Helps. Airplane fan says, also on Friday I also tried streaming Fortnite with my school friends, but the computer was slow. That, if you're getting some FPS issues, then you need a better GPU. GPU is graphics card for someone that doesn't know, because people always get confused by that. Airplane, actually, what graphics card do you have? Maybe I can.
Okay, well, we're in stable flight now. Josh, hello, welcome. So now is as good as time as any to let you know what the announcement is and what's going on in my life at the moment. So as some of you may or may not be aware, on the weekend I went for a flying lesson with my uncle, which was absolutely amazing. And basically, for many years now, since I've been a teenager, well, since I was probably 12, I've wanted to learn to fly, but obviously with my colour blindness, it's not been viable, and also the cost of lessons has not been viable either. So I put it off. I did my simming, and that's what I've been doing for the last year or so, streaming X-Plane and other games. Well, I've gotten to a point now where I don't need any more possessions in life. I've got everything I need. But obviously with my personal life and with a family, I can't go spending all the money that I earn on flying lessons. So I've taken the decision that for Christmases and birthdays, rather than asking for presents from my friends and family, I'm going to ask for donations. And with those donations, I am going to learn to fly. I'm going to attempt to get either the LAPL license, or if I can, the full PPL, but I need to speak to my medic about that when I go for my medical.
Yep, and I'll try my best to help you out in 2019.
That's very kind of you. So, as such, I have bought 2 books to help me out. 2 of the books that they recommend you get when you're first starting to learn to fly. One is the Air Pilot Manual, which is arriving tomorrow. And the other is the book I've got in front of me. It arrived today, which is big and beefy, and it's going to be a mind expletive to get through, and that is the Air Law and Meteorology book. I've had a quick scan read of it today. It's going to take me a long time to get through that book.
Okay.
Now, this is not going to be quick, this process. I'm going to say it now. This is not going to be a quick process.
Yeah.
It's going to take me a couple of years to get it done. I'm only going to be able to afford maybe 2 or 3 lessons a year, really depending on what contributions I get from my family, and also any donations I get on the streams, whether it be bits through Twitch, through donations on the stream, or on my Patreon page. All of that is going to go towards flying lessons. Every penny that I raise basically on my streams is going to go towards flying lessons. As such, I'm going to be recording them as best as I can, and assuming that the flight school allows me to, I will be open the cloud too. I will be putting videos together, vlogs. Now we got turbulence. I've put some vlogs together, and I'll be putting them up on YouTube for you guys to see.
That's nice.
So that is what's going to be happening in my life outside of the stream. How does that relate to the stream? Well, I'm afraid you're going to see less of the passenger plane stuff, because what I intend to do is work my way through the Air Pilot Manual, which is the book I've got coming sometime this week, which is all the maneuvers and everything like that, and I'll be working my way through that book, streaming it in my little Piper Warrior that I've got here. So basically I'll be taking you along for the ride. I'm going to document everything that I do, so if I practice a maneuver in the simulator, it'll be on a live stream. I'll obviously do some stuff offline as well, but I'll be doing stuff online, so you can see the progress I'm making through that way. Like I said, I will do my best to film the lessons that I have eventually, and I'll post those up on YouTube as well. So, like I said, it's going to take me several years to get this done. It's not going to happen overnight, so you'll have to bear with me. I will jump back into doing some airline stuff now and again, but most of the flying that I will be doing will be general aviation, and it's going to be practice. I'm going to have to practice a lot out of the airplane, because I know that my time in the airplane is going to be sparse. It's going to be spread out over the year as well. So that's the plan. That's the announcement. So keep your eye out on the channel for those sort of videos. You can also read my blog. I think Alex posted a link just now. If not, it's samc23.wordpress.com. Thank you, Alex. And you can read all about my travels on there. So I look forward to taking you guys with me with this. Like I said, it's going to be a long haul thing, so please bear with me. I am going to do it as often as I can, but it's not going to be something that happens every week, or probably not even every month. It might be once every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, depending on funds, basically. So yeah,
that's true.
So yeah, that's what's going to be going on. And Josh, we got to go flying together. If you're still around when I finally get my license, definitely.
Yeah, someday. And Aiden Cohen says hello from Israel.
Hello, Aiden. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, that is the plan.
If guys, make sure to really check out the WordPress or the blog of SamC23, because it's really entertaining to read. I mean, I didn't expect like such entertainment. It was actually really good.
Oh, thank
yes,
you.
I believe 3 sections already, so make sure to check it out to know some more stuff about Sam.
Yep. So on that WordPress, there's like a little introduction about what the blog's about. There's one about being colorblind on there as well, and then there's one about my flight experience on the weekend as well. So be sure to check that out.
Yeah, the first one is you're colorblind with question marks, so you can know something about his colorblindness and how it affects his life, or like how normal it actually is. It's not a bad thing, really.
No.
And the first steps, how he started on it and what he wants to do in the future and learning to fly, was his flight experience with his uncle.
Yeah.
So make sure to check it out, guys. It's really good.
So in terms of getting my license, the next step for me is my medical. I'm going to be pretty busy over the next couple of weeks with work and other things, and then I'm away in October for the first 2 weeks. So my plan is, when I come back from holiday in October, I'll be booking up my medical, and of course I'll do a little vlog on that. I won't be able to take the camera in with me, but I'll do a little vlog before and after, let you know what it's about, and I'll write about it on there as well.
Sure.
Sam, look at the likes.
Yeah, 11 likes.
11 likes, wow.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's insane.
That's amazing. That's probably my highest liked video that I've got so far.
Thanks everybody for liking.
Yeah,
Much
definitely.
appreciated.
Now, if you guys would like to help me out, obviously I'm not expecting anybody to help me out, but if you would, I have got a Patreon page where people can subscribe and donate. There's perks and things for that. And also, if you go to streamlabs.com/SamC23, you can make donations that way. Like I said, any donations, big or small, go into the fund. None of it goes on beer money or holidays for me. It all goes into the flying pot. So yeah, I look forward to doing those lessons. I think when if you read my blog post about the flying lessons, I put across roughly how I feel, but I gotta say it was the most. It's hard to put into words how I felt about it, and we took off I got control of the plane and I flew around for an hour in complete control. My uncle didn't really touch the stick too much, just now and again, just to correct my altitude slightly, because we're going a bit too close to the clouds. Apart from that, I was in complete control of the plane, and just feeling it riding the air, riding the current. It was absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping that at some point I can go out and do it for real again.
Yeah. And Sam, what kind of pilot's license are you planning to do?
So I'm pretty certain I can get the LAPL license, which is a license that limits you to daylight conditions only. You can only do VFR. There's certain other restrictions on there as well. But it really depends on this medical and the colour blindness. If I can, then I'll go for the full PPL license. But if not, it'll be the LAPL, which you only need 30 hours flight time minimum to complete.
That's true. And when you have the LAPL license, you can actually learn something more and do more exams to actually like switch to PPL. I mean, you don't have to start it like over again. You can just upgrade. You
can, yeah. But it really depends on my eyesight, really. I think the rest of me is pretty healthy as far as I'm aware. I don't know of any problems that I have. So yeah, it's just going to be the eyesight that is the main concern for me.
That's true.
Well, not the eyesight, but the colour blindness. So I'm going to book up my medical when I get back from my holidays, and we'll take it from there. What's happened to the likes now? I haven't got it up on my screen.
15 likes, actually.
15. Nice. Is somebody just spamming the like button?
No. Yeah, like listening.
Can you do that? I very rarely like videos, I gotta say.
No, it doesn't.
Is it just one per user?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe someone's got multiple users then. But there we go. So yeah, that's my big announcement. That's what I'm planning to do. And when I'm not flying, then I'll be revising for the ground exams, because that's going to take me some time to do. A lot of you don't know this. In fact, I don't think any of you know this, but I am actually dyslexic as well, which adds another problem to the list of things that's wrong with me. So it does take me longer to learn things. So it's probably a good thing that we're doing this over a number of years, because it's going to give me a chance to really read up, bed in, and get these exams nailed, because I really want to do well in it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the website of LAPL flight training plan.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I can just read them to you if you want.
Yeah, read them out if you want.
Alright, so the first thing is pre-flight activities, including determination of weight and balancing, pre-flight inspection and airplane attendance. Second one, airport traffic and flight operation arrangement, measures and procedures to prevent collisions. Pilotage according to external visual orientation. Flight during emergency low airspeed recognition and prevention of initial stalling and fall. Flight during emergency high airspeed recognition of spin and spin recovery. Usual takeoffs and landings and crosswind.
Yep.
Maximum capacity takeoffs, landings on the short distance landing areas. Flight only with the use of radio navigation, including 180 degrees turn on the horizon. Navigation flights with the use of visual orientation, dead reconning navigation, emergency procedures, of course. Arrivals, departures, and cross-country flights over controlled aerodromes, procedures of communication, and phraseology. At the end of the course, there's theoretical examination is in the form of test taken in the Civil Aviation Authority, so the CAA.
2 seconds, Alex. Airplane, for some reason it timed you out. Did you post a link or anything in there, or spam lots of emotes? Because my bot timed you out, and I don't know why. But I saw that you followed me on Twitch as well, so thank you for that. Welcome to the live stream Twitch group.
practical skills are checked by the testing officer or examiner of the CAA. So that was it.
Yep. So it's 30 hours flight time. It's with the PPL, you've got to do a cross-country flight landing at 2 aerodromes. With the LAPL, you've still got to do a cross-country flight, but you only got to land in 1 aerodrome. Not sure why that's different, but there it is.
And it looks like you're going to be flying the Cessna 152.
It depends
for the
on.
training.
Well, it depends on where I do my training. I can fly anything up to a 4-seater plane.
Yeah, the 152 is a 2-seater, but it's really good for stalling and recovery. It has better aerodynamics, and it's light, so you can get a feel for it, and then you can upgrade to a Cessna 172 actually.
It depends what my flight school has, but I think from what I've seen, it'll either be, well, it depends. The lesson prices vary depending on the size of the plane. So if I did it in a 4-seater, obviously it's going to be more expensive. But I'm hoping to do it in a Piper, to be honest with you. I like the Cessna, but I quite enjoy flying these Pipers around. So I think it'll either be, depending on how much I want to spend on the lessons, either the Piper Tomahawk or the Piper Warrior. So the Tomahawk is a 2-seater Piper, which is a very good training plane apparently, and or it'd be the PA-28 4-seater. But again, it depends on how much money I can spend on lessons.
And you can actually rent some planes, and there are planes that you are going to be flying in a flight school.
Yeah.
So you can rent the Zephyr 2000, Festa 321, and Veta NG. So those are like 3 modern planes.
It all depends on what my flight school has, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Like,
I think weekend after next, I'm gonna go down to the flight school, and speak with them and actually meet with them, make sure it's a school that I'd be happy to do my training in.
Yeah, I'm just telling like what it could be.
Yeah.
Then
I think they mainly have. I don't think my flight school has many Cessnas, to be honest. So I think
Cessna 150, Cessna 172 RG, Tecnam P2006T, and Diamond DA40.
Which website are you on there?
Flightforfun.cs.en.
Oh, right, okay. Sam, are you using Restream? That's what I use. Yeah, I'm using Restream. Why not use a J3 Cup? Because I don't think my flight school has any of those. I've had a quick look on their website and it says what they have got, and I don't remember seeing a Cup.
J3 Cup is actually bush plane, so it's a different flight.
Yeah, they probably won't have one of those.
Yeah, it's like the cheapest one, but you don't need that much rules because you don't contact ATC that much. You can land everywhere that is a public area, and so what I'm looking for is the prices, so like what you can expect, and I got it, but it's like
so I've looked at the prices, and we're looking at anywhere from 140 to 170 pound and up per hour.
Yeah, I see the PPL-A license.
So
prices, but I need
PPL-A is PPL aircraft, and you've got PPL-H, which is helicopter.
Yeah, it's a PPL-A.
Yeah. So yeah, it varies.
They're actually the same.
I've been looking at prices around where I am to see if there's anywhere cheaper to do it rather than out of my local airfields. So I don't mind travelling a little bit for it, but to be honest, they're all more or less the same, much less in terms of prices, so I'll probably do it at my local. Sam, I've got to go do something. Apparently it's happening at my shop. Alright, no worries. Speak to you in a bit. Airplane fan wants to know why you thought it was a bad idea to merge the FMC. Why you thought merging the TDS and the PMG was a bad idea. It worked for the first 2 times I used it.
Because the planes are different, and it's like a freeware, and like combining it with a payware airplane with different physics, it's just messed up. It's not good. It's not a good thing. So let's see. I'll look at the LAPL-A thing first. So there are 15 hours in the Cessna 150. I'll look at how much it could cost. So let's see.
So yeah, I think with the Lapel, you got to do 22 hours. There's 30 hours, and I think 5 of them have got to be solo. Might be more than 5.
It's like it has a theory and 15 hours of flight in Cessna 150.
Yeah. Let's go. I own a restaurant as well. I didn't think. No, you didn't tell me that.
So the cost of it at the end, well, for the 15 hours in a Cessna 150, it's going to be £1,874.
I think it's going to be a lot more than that.
Yeah, and there's a theory, so...
Yeah, so you're going to be looking around about £6,000 with the Lapel. That's if you do it on minimums. But
oh, it's like for a Cessna 150, so it's like limited to the 0 for now. No, actually. No, hold on. I mean, it's not actually that bad for the LAPL. But the PPL-A is really expensive. It's like 3 times.
yeah. Well, you got to do longer. You got more flight hours. I think you got 10 more hours that you got to do.
Well, let's see. I'll look at the total.
So yeah, the world, as far as the world tour goes, because I know some of you were interested in that, it's not going to stop altogether. Like I said, I'll still go back and do some airliner flying, just to break up the GA stuff a little bit. But it's not going to be every stream. It's not going to be every week. The majority of my flying is going to be VFR flights in a Piper.
Yeah.
When I get my head around it. So.
Like, Sam, I don't know. Do you know any flight schools that you would like to join?
Yeah, I've got my own few that I'm looking at.
Can you tell me at least one name of it?
So one of them is Aeros.
Arrows?
Aeros, AEROS.
Oh, okay.
As an aeroplane.
In Cardiff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Will the World
I'll
Tour
check
be
it.
on IVAL? Yeah, when we do the World Tour, it will be on IVAL, but don't expect it all the time. So I'll announce when the World Tour is going to be, so don't ask, is it World Tour Day? Because the answer is more than likely going to be no. For the time being, anyway. We will be playing other games as well on the stream, so times when I want a little bit of a break from flying, which I'm sure there will be over the years, then I'll be doing that. So I'll be playing a bit more 2 Point Hospital over the next couple of weeks, because I really enjoyed that game. It's quite a bit of fun. We might do a bit more Fortnite, maybe. I don't know. But yeah.
Arrows Flight School has PPL license. I could not find the...
They've got both. You won't find the prices on there though. I had to email them to get the prices.
Just looking through it. Maybe I'll find something.
You can see their fleet anyway. You can see the sort of planes that they've got.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, there are some things. No wonder it's expensive. But
The problem is it's in Cardiff International Airport, and that is not a cheap airport to land in. So that's why it's a bit expensive. Why do I not friend people that I don't know? Because, well, I do it in any game I play, anything. I don't add people on. It's just the privacy I like, you know. If I've chatted to you on stream and I've got to know you, then yeah, I'll add you on there. But if I got absolutely no idea who you are, then I don't add people on there. And to be honest, I don't play Fortnite all that often. So, and when I do play it, I don't want to be bombarded with invites and things like that.
I've got some info.
Yep.
So, for the LAPL, you need 30 hours and it's going to be £5,250. For the PPL, you need 45 hours of flight time and £7,000. 4,875 pounds.
There we go.
Okay.
Is that on the Aeros one, is it?
It's like a general in the UK.
Oh, right.
Something you can expect.
Yeah, yeah. That's the sort of thing I was expecting.
Yeah.
But my uncle said I wouldn't have any problem passing the practical side of things. He seemed to be quite impressed from what I can gather with my flying abilities. So my time in the sim has paid off.
Alright, I'll send you the link to the price points then.
Yeah, stick it in Discord. I'll check it out later.
There you go.
Okay. I mean, why you don't friend people, someone you know, not why you don't friend people you don't know. Because you might know them, but I don't know them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And an airplane, like, imagine if everyone will do it, then his list is just going to be full and he won't know who's who. So he's going to be a hard time. He's going to have a hard time, that's why. So that's why the YouTubers only friend people that they really know, and you know, it's just not like regular people, like subs. But you know, I can't explain it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. You just have to be edgy sometimes.
Yeah. What is my RPM actually? 205. You can probably drop that down a little bit. Attitude, trim. This trim is demanding. There we go. Close enough.
Actually, Sam.
Yeah.
I have a question. Like, did you, when? Okay. Did you buy a computer like an old one and just upgrade it?
I did at one point.
Okay. Is it the PC that you're playing X-Plane?
No.
When did you buy that?
I built this one from scratch last year.
Okay. Yeah.
Why'd you ask?
Just because of the CPU, it's really old.
Oh, actually, it might not be 5th gen. It might actually be 12th gen. I can't remember.
12th gen.
I can't remember. Oh, we've got rain.
Bro, there are no 12th gens.
Oh, maybe it's not 12th gen. Well, I gotta get out these
5th gen is i5, the
What?
7th gen is i7.
Oh, it must be 5th gen then. Yeah, it was built on a budget.
Okay.
I need to throw it back. I need to get...
Like, how much money did you pay for the CPU? Like, it doesn't have to be exact.
I did not pay for it.
Oh, well.
It was on my birthday list.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just looking through the older links. Like, RAM for X-Plane will be 16 gigs. Perfect. And your CPU, like, if it's an i5 5000, then it's just not good at all. So probably the CPU you got for birthday was cheap.
It wasn't massively cheap.
Yeah, but
It was a good chip at the time.
yeah,
I mean, it does the job.
yeah. But it's like it's right between the minimum requirements and the recommended requirements of the CPU.
Yeah.
Same with the RAM.
This is probably not the best airport to fly into today because I had to look at the weather before I left, and it's not great.
Whatever.
It's
Too late.
very low cloud, so we'll have
Good.
to do what we can. So,
Also, what will the transatlantic flight be? We still have to figure it out. I mean, we have a year of flying on. on our world tour, so I can just plan everything at once. Everything will change.
We're just going to take the world tour as it comes now, I think. I mean, Alex, have you got a computer that you're playing on at the moment, or is it in pieces?
No, I'm on the computer right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if something doesn't work, I put the old stuff in, so I can...
Oh, okay. So at least you can still fly then.
Yeah, it's like a 10-minute thing. It's not...
Yeah.
I replaced it so many times that I don't even think about it. Just do it.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be able to do any flying on the weekend. It's
not.
I'm busy all weekend, so, and like I said, it's going to be a little while before we do the world tour again.
I mean, if you need a break, just take it.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not forcing you to do it.
Right, so I am trying to avoid this cloud, but I think this is probably as high as I'm going to be able to get with this cloud cover at the moment.
And actually, airplane fan, I don't know if we're going to fly to Hawaii when we do the transit landing thing, because it's in the wrong position, you know, and the flight there is pretty long, so it's not possible, sadly. Even if we jump there, it's a long flight of like 6 hours from San Fran or something.
Yeah.
So to fly there just to visit Honolulu and then fly a 6 hour back, it's not good. I remember when you crashed twice. Well,
Sure, I've crashed more than twice.
oh, Trans-Pacific. Oh, yeah, I was talking actually about it. My bad. But Transat landing. What did I just say?
What's going on with this weather?
I don't know. What's wrong with my English?
I appear to have lost something.
In the Transat landing, I think we're going to fly to Iceland on the way, maybe even to Greenland. But on Trans-Pacific, we're not going to visit Hawaii. We're going to fly to Alaska. So that's the plan, hopefully.
Half an hour to go, apparently.
Okay.
Just going to pull up the charts.
Anchorage, maybe. We'll have to see. Like I said, I can plan like a year forward, you know. But most of the time we're going to be in America because we're going all the way down on the west coast, like through Alaska, Canada, USA, Mexico, then in South America all the way down, and then we'll turn around and fly on the east coast all the way up to Canada. So yeah, we're going to land so many times in America, including San Francisco, but it's actually a European island.
Well, skies have completely cleared up now.
Yeah.
So let's get some height. So we want to do power, attitude, and then we want to trim. I think we're okay actually for trim. We'll go up to 2,500 feet, I think.
Yeah.
altitude.
Airplane Fan says, I think I might be doing a across America tour. I'm currently at Sacramento. Then I'll fly to Portland, then to Seattle, then to Vancouver, and then back to Denver.
Let's get back on track here.
Yeah, I mean, Airplane Fan Vancouver is still America, so you're good. Wow, Sam, you were really off course.
Yeah, I was trying to look at charts and things, and I took my eye off of it. It's a lot harder to stay level when all you've got is that blue horizon and you're trying to fly VFR.
That's true. Well,
when you've got mountains and things, it's a lot easier.
Horizon, you have it right in front of you.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's a lot easier to do it when you've got trees and things. I don't know why.
That's true.
It should be. It shouldn't be an issue, but.
Actually, I have some news from my friend.
Oh yeah.
He's actually his name is Alex as well, so brother from another mother. So he only needed 2 hours of flight time to get his pilot's license. He's doing pilot's license for a motor glider. So yeah, he was so close, but the plane got rented and it had a prop strike.
Oh no.
So they're waiting for an engine, and the prop is going to take 10 weeks. He's so pissed right now.
Oh, I bet. If he's only 2 hours away.
Yeah, and not only, he was supposed to make the flight last weekend.
Oh. How annoying.
Now he has to wait for a long ass time. I was kind of laughing my ass off in the background.
I bet.
But like seriously, a prop strike? How could you even do that in a tail dragger?
It's doable.
I mean, a prop strike in a tail dragger, like, do a 3-point landing and you're good. Not in that case, I guess. And now they don't have a spare plane for him. Because every single one is booked.
That is annoying.
Yeah.
Good shape here. Trying to use the rivets on the windscreen as a guide as to where I need to put that horizon.
We're still on 50 lanes? Well, I guess it was just in the beginning of the stream. Okay.
What are we up to now?
Yeah, still 15.
That's not bad. That is the highest likes I've got.
And promotion, do I have higher specs than you since I can stream 3.7? You can. I can stream it. Don't do it. Because sometimes when I run OBS Discord, I vow and stuff like that to just have so many things running, but I still had like 4 gigs of RAM and that wasn't enough. That's why I crashed, but now I have 8. So I might be able to stream it, but I haven't tested it. I still want to get the new graphics card and the motherboard, so I can like do some better things. Until then, I'll stop the stream.
Yeah, sometimes I had a break from streaming when I had the older computer just because it just wasn't fun. The amount of... I either had to suffer on the graphics or I had to or I had to put up with sketchy frames.
That's true. And when I didn't know you, like 2 months ago, I would say, because I was doing like 4 to 5 hour streams, like I was doing multiple flights in one stream, and the chat was empty the whole stream for 5 hours. It was really boring.
I get days like that.
I was just sitting around doing nothing. But right now, since I know you, everyone comes and join me as well, so I have some company. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, the guys in the chat, they're good like that.
They do. Oh, their GPS looks like the FSX default one. I mean, it kind of looks like it, but it's a real live GPS as well.
Yep. That's the other thing, is that you can, when you're in the real plane, you can feel if it's banking. So if you take your eye off the sky to look at a chart, for example, you'll be able to feel, the plane's turning. All right.
Yeah, and the G-forces help you out as well if you know there. That's what she said.
There it is.
That was a mistake. And I don't have the PMGG 737 600 700 expansion. I don't as well. So. I have the Captain Sim 737 200. It's really good. But the FMC sucks. So Sam, what's our estimated flight time?
We've got another 19 minutes to go.
Okay.
So we're doing all right.
Maybe we can like do the rotor in 2 weeks or something. So you have time to practice flying DA and
Yeah,
have
possibly.
like new specs and test everything. And, because the last one was kind of long ago, so we really don't want it to die out.
No, I know we don't want to. We want to keep it going.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to do some GA stuff,
Yeah, it'd probably be maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. We'll do the world tour. It really depends on how much practice I feel I need to do.
it depends if you want to do it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, and the next flight is the flight to Paro, actually. It's
It is.
a half-hour flight, so it's not long at all.
The first flying lesson that I have won't be until probably November.
Probably.
Yeah, that's when my
because
birthday
the
is.
last World Tour was like 3 weeks ago, so
Yeah.
we'll get there eventually.
Yep. Why I can't hold this heading without flying off of it.
That one. It's like, I believe it's just because of the prop, because when it spins in one direction, it kind of pushes your plane off course.
It could be the wind as well.
I mean,
Not sure what they're doing.
yeah, but the prop is a part of it. If you had like a twin engine that one prop is inverted, then you should fly straight.
Yeah.
But if it's like turning on its own when you have your joystick / yoke in the center, then it's the prop. It's realistic though.
Yeah, I mean, if there is a crosswind, then that would equate for me being pushed off track.
Yeah, it's not a big deal though.
Oh no, it's not. It's still flyable.
It's just a time. By the way, Sam, did you hear about the new Spider-Man game?
I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks very good.
Looks amazing. I'm watching it on H2 Deliveries channel.
All right, yeah.
You probably know, right?
Yeah, I watch the Rad Brad.
Oh, okay.
He's quite a good one to watch.
Yeah, that's true. I'm watching on Delirious because he's actually like the one that really posted actually really often, like 2 episodes a day sometimes. And it's really entertaining to watch. Like his commentary is pretty good.
Yeah.
Just messing around all the time.
I see land. I think that might be Guernsey though. And the chat's gone quiet again.
Yeah, just for now. Because there is like nothing to talk about.
They're all bored.
I mean, I'm just looking around in game debate. Got some graphics cards and stuff. Let me actually check your CPU, like specs, like what it can do. Maybe. So your yeah, you can run with your specs right now the resolution of 7680 by 4320. So that's actually pretty good. So you don't have to worry about that. But the memory speed and the clock speeds are not the best ones. They're like yellow, red-ish.
Okay, I think that's Jersey in front of us. Off to our right is Guernsey, I believe. And I think Jersey is this one here. And we can see France over in the distance there.
That's good.
So we're flying towards this island.
Yeah, Jersey Airport is really good. I love to fly there.
I think I went there as a young child. I know I've been to Jersey, and I've taken the ferry over, but I think we flew in once as well. But I don't remember it.
I was all over the world when I was a kid. I was just traveling like 2 times a year or something to a different country. It was good though. I loved it.
Yeah, it's quite nice down there.
Airplane fan says, I was going to use the default King Air 350 for the flight to Lukla, but got cancelled. What do you mean by got cancelled? Did it not?
We didn't do the stream.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did, but we had to change the route because it didn't make much sense in the terrain.
Can't remember why we didn't do the stream. I think I was having technical problems.
Plane fan says, I told you guys I have been to Philippines. Yep. You did.
Right, I need to find out what the ATIS is for this particular airport.
And you got it on your GPS.
Information is 129.72, which is not what it actually is in real life.
Jersey information Papa. 500 Zulu weather. Wind 030 at 7 variable 360 to 060, visibility 10, rain. Sky conditions 900 scattered, 3900 broken, temperature 15, dew point 14. Altimeter 3021. Arriving runway 08, departing runway 08. Advise on initial contact you have Papa.
What I really love about Discord is just I can hear the ATIS, but it just cuts out sometimes. So I just hear departing runway
Jersey
0,
information
arriving runway 0.
500 Zulu weather. Wind 030 at 7 variable 360 to 060, visibility 10, rain. Sky conditions 900 scattered, 3900 broken, temperature 15, dew point 14. Altimeter 3021. Arriving runway 08, departing runway 08. Advise on initial contact you have Papa.
Right, runway 80 he said, didn't he?
Hey Sam, I sent you another link that we should like check out after the stream. So let's got some things.
Alright, we'll check that out.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just going to do a flyby of the islands. See if I can spot the airfield.
3 of them total, I believe, right?
So let's descend down to 2,000 feet. So we're going to do power.
I believe that Nightbot actually was taxing the most.
Nightbot's been very active.
Yeah. He's the most active one.
He is.
Airplane fan says, and also nobody wants to join me on iVow on my streams. I was talking to a friend of mine. He has FSX, but yeah. And even if I could join you, it's like a 6-hour difference here in Germany and over there in USA where you are. So it's not like a good time, you know.
It took me a long time for people to come in and for people that wanted to join me. It's not gonna. You gotta understand. It's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
It's taken me probably about 2 years now to get the number of subscribers that I've got. And as you've seen, I've got 248 subscribers, and I don't get them all in here at a time. The most I ever get is 4 at a time.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get it at first, but when he gets us, then the word or like your channel gets shared. Like, hey man, you should check his channel out if you're into flights. Simming or something. So that's really what it is. It's just a higher chance of sharing the word.
You just gotta be patient with it.
Yeah.
I gotta stop Nightbot. I mean, Nightbot is going nuts.
I know. He's spamming. Airplane fan says, I started my channel in 2014 and only got 20 subs since I started. Yeah,
it took me a long time to get 10, then to get 20, then to get 50, and then to get 100. It was a hard graft to get there. It did, like I said, it didn't just happen overnight.
Yeah.
Is this Jersey I'm flying over? Because I don't see an airfield.
Subs right now. I've been YouTubing for about, let's see, check.
I don't think this is Jersey.
I was like the YouTuber for 1 year actually, only, and how I got those subs, I was kind of stuck at like 29 to 30 subs for 4 months or something, and the way I just gain subs is just meet people like you and fly with you, not just go to a channel and ask for subs, because that's not the way to do it.
It doesn't work doing that.
Yeah, it's actually just team up, you know, because there's a profit of both of us. Like, I can gain more subs and it would be more entertaining to watch the streams than doing it alone and just run out of topic to talk about. So yeah.
Yeah, if you go inactive, or if you stop playing the games that people were first attracted you to, it kills your channel. Yeah. So I get more views on Twitch when I do Planet Coaster, and I haven't done Planet Coaster for a long time now. I've had a bit of a break from it because I just had a mental block where I just couldn't think of what to build anymore. I've got into my flight sim.
It's like everyone just goes inactive, but when the new games come out, sometimes it's really bad because you don't have the right specs, because as you know, the newer games, they need better specs and you sometimes don't have it. So it's really difficult, so you have to bring in all the games.
You may not have the funds either.
yeah, sometimes it's really good to play the oldest games like 8-bit, like Pac-Man or something, because it's a classic and everyone loves it. It's kind of satisfying to watch.
Yeah.
Actually.
But games like this, Planet Coaster, 2 Points, they're niche games. They don't have a massive following. And the games that do have massive followings, like Fortnite, everyone's playing them, so it's so hard to get noticed, you know.
Yeah, that's true, and especially on Twitch.
Yeah.
Every single one of them just streams for.
That's the other thing. You got to have good quality videos. If you got good quality video and good quality sound, sound is so important.
That's true. Like with my mic, the first time I used it, it was sounding horrible.
God,
And
this
then
is
I just
low
went to
cloud.
fixing it. I just figured it out by now.
Yeah.
And the editing as well. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Actually, Sam, do you make like normal videos at all?
Not on this channel. On my other channel I did. I haven't made one for a little while yet though.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm
what-
going to be doing vlogs, so I'll be doing some editing then.
Right. What editing software do you have actually?
I use Final Cut Pro.
Okay.
What we got there?
I have Wonder Shade Filmora.
What's Viralis TV said? We got plug, joystick, Licky Face, YouTube. No idea what that's meant to mean. If you can decode that for me, I would appreciate it. Oh, we're in the clouds again.
Airplane fan says, I only used to make FSX movies and planes taking off and landing, and now I do actual live stream. And Sam, that's not VFR conditions. You're good.
What's that, sorry?
That was not VFR conditions.
It really wasn't. This is not a VFR friendly flight that I'm doing today.
You should probably descend a bit.
I have. I'm down to 1,500 feet. I don't want to go any lower than that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and like I was doing normal videos as well, but then I kind of missed like, I'm not sure, just talking to people. That's why I just got into live streaming. Like to talk to someone live, you know?
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
like the comments.
It makes time go a little bit faster if you've got someone to talk
it's
to.
more entertaining because you actually have to talk
That's true.
to someone.
If you're not very good at talking to yourself, yeah.
Yeah. It was pretty weird at the beginning, but you gotta get used to it.
Yeah. I'm a teacher. I'm used to talking. Oh, we got a bit of turbulence. Got a bit of wind.
Just a little.
I think I see the airport.
As long as it's not a hurricane, you're good.
Well, yeah, there's a hurricane heading for the Carolinas, isn't there?
Yeah. Or like your other live stream.
Oh God, do you remember that? That's why we didn't do it, because of the weather.
And you flew into a mountain.
And I flew into a mountain, yeah. But we don't mention that.
I didn't. I was actually with my landing gear. I got a GPWS call out 20 when I was turning. I was like, wait, 20? And I just see trees in front of me. I barely missed it.
Ha.
I survived though. That was so close.
Alright, we should see the runway soon.
Yeah.
And then all we got to do is find runway 8.
And actually, there's a good plane from Coronado, actually. I believe it's on X-Plane as well. They got converted, the Diamond DA-42. I'm not sure if you know it.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. It's pretty good to fly, actually. I flew it for 2 months. FSX. It was actually pretty good.
What's airplane fan said? I need to concentrate on flying a second.
He said, I think I decided to stop making regular videos. I now only do live streams because regular videos are harder to make. Like you have to record and save it. Yeah. But I mean, you can edit it in the way you like.
Yeah, there's no editing involved in live streams, but
Yeah, you just have to be prepared, and when you mess something up, you can just edit it so it's better. Or something. Then it uploads to yeah. Looks like we're close. Hey, Magic Stars is here.
Hey, Magic, how you doing, buddy?
How are you doing?
Right, this airport should be... I think it's this grey blob in the middle.
Yep, that's it. Are you running real-time weather?
Yep.
Okay, I'll check the winds. What's the ICAC code?
EGJJ.
Jersey information Papa. 600 Zulu weather. Wind 030 at 7 variable 360 to 060, visibility 10, rain. Sky conditions 900 scattered, 3900 broken, temperature 15, dew point 14. Altimeter 3021. Arriving runway 08, departing runway 08.
Oops.
Advise on initial.
Ah, you missed the big announcement, Magic.
Alright, so the wind is 11 knots from the northeast. North.
Well, latest is giving me runway 8 landing. So I'm going to do a left pattern and then bring her in.
Yeah, runway 8 is good.
The big announcement is that I'm going to start learning to fly for real. Windows up. Lead off some speed and then... Ah, don't be crashing on me now. Thank you.
And promotion, why you thought that was in a 737 MAX when I was actually in a 737-100 with Scimitar at one time? Because the Scimitars are actually on the MAX versions. They upgraded it for aerodynamics. They actually didn't only change the winglets, they changed the wings as well, and the rudder for better stabilization. Or is it rudder? Yeah, it is.
Getting blown around a little bit here.
I know my 737s well I do too. I'm not that good with the Airbus.
So yeah, Magic, keep your eye out on this channel because we're going to be doing all of my simulator practice on live streams for the most part. And we'll be doing vlogs as well. I might even do when I'm doing sort of like planning my flights, I might live stream those. So you can see how I do my plans.
And by the way, airplane fan, I know for a fact that the only 737 from TDS that comes with the Scimitar wings is the MAX version. I looked it up.
Alright, let's turn.
It's not too soon. You're kind of high.
I'm on. I haven't turned downwind yet.
Okay. Magic Stars, no problem.
You're
Hope
about
you
to
don't
land,
miss
so don't be long.
Yeah, explain. Explain. Airplane fan, I just looked it up again. There's the only 737 that has scimitar winglets is the Max version. Just double checked. You're doing a better job at fueling, actually.
Yeah, that reminds me. When I turn downwind, I'll have to go full rich.
Did you actually have to do it in a plane as well?
My uncle did. My uncle managed all that side of things.
Okay.
Well, we did some maneuvers, and I did it then because he had prop as well.
Okay.
So I was doing that side of things, but
Had to reduce the arm. Airplane fan says, and also I saw a lot of airplanes when sometimes I'm at Detroit and Chicago. I saw a lot of Deltas in Detroit, and I think I saw one in Chicago. And saw a lot of United in America. Well, yeah. Actually, in JFK, like almost 80% of the gates are all Deltas.
yeah.
I was actually recording the takeoff in a A340 when I was going back from JFK to Munich, back home. When I was visiting my aunt in New York, and I counted all the planes, all the visual planes I saw. There were 42 Deltas, and I saw almost no other airline.
Yeah, Delta's pretty popular in.
Yeah. Was that Lufthansa? Yep. I was flying with Lufthansa. I mean, come on now. They have 207 movies on board, like the brand new ones. They already had Deadpool 2 when it just came out.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really keeping an eye on their service. Like the food, top quality.
Best airplane food I had was on Qantas when I went to Australia.
Nice.
And they just kept feeding you. It was a ridiculous amount of food that we consumed.
Yeah. Like Lufthansa does a great job at service. They really care about it. Or even like Air Baltic. It's a budget airline, but the food is actually pretty good, even though it's expensive.
Yeah.
It tastes so good. I had a soup, like there were 2 times, one in the cup, like one was a chicken soup. It was so good.
Flying States.
I just like got one more after the landing. I went to the terminal because I had a connecting flight. It was just a pain.
I'm going to be flying stateside for the when I go away in a couple of weeks, and I'm going with Thomas Cook. So I'm not expecting too much out of them.
Thomas Cook is not too bad, actually.
I've only ever done short haul with Thomas Cook. I've never done a long haul with them.
Yeah. Long hauls are the hell of an experience, but when you like go out of the plane and just like touch the jetway with your feet, you're just so happy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's like the same thing with flying on long hauls. I mean, yeah, it is a long flight, but when you nail the landing, you just have the feeling of success.
Did you have a look at? I don't know what made me think of this. Did you have a look at GSX2?
No, not yet.
Have a look at the video for it.
What do you say?
Have a look at the promotional video for it.
Yeah, I still need to check it out. I'll do it right now, actually.
The wind is killing me here.
Yeah, you're getting some.
Turn straight on final.
It's called GSX Level 2, right?
GSX2, yeah.
Oh, they added passengers, I see.
They've added passengers and flight crew.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I wish they would get notified. That's actually amazing.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't think it would come this far. I hope they... Do they have it for explaining?
No.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm the lucky one.
Yeah.
That looks really good. the animation is pretty nice to say.
Yeah, the graphics of the people aren't great, but
It would have been good when a bunch like came out, not just one by one by one by one. You know? But I mean, it takes a lot of time.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's really good. And the jetways changed. GSX did a lot of good things for FSX community. Because FSX just stopped like being so entertaining, so they just did some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I really love it.
Anything going on in the chat that I need to be?
Oh, and the pilots even. Ooh, dang. That is so good.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
I love it. I need to get it ASAP. Oh, never mind. There's a bunch of passengers coming out of 7-4. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Take that landing. Not too hard.
Yeah, but you kind of stopped there at the end.
All right.
And I really love that you can see the passengers even in the jetway.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so good.
What's the airplane fan said? Is this wind not as extreme as the one time in water? No, it's nowhere near as bad as that.
Yeah, there was a hurricane. The airport was shut down.
I
One
can't
message.
see any messages on Twitch, airplane. Let me refresh my chat.
Let me actually go on Twitch for a second.
Send it again on Twitch because it's not showing up.
Yeah, there are no messages.
Oh no, there won't be. You got to if you're not there at the time, it won't show it.
Oh, there it is. He says, I think I seen some real 737s. I saw it done. No, you already said it.
Right, landing light can come off. Transponder to standby.
Yeah, he said I saw one American Dreamliner in Chicago. Oh yeah.
Right, welcome to Jersey Airport. And as luck would have it, as soon as we landed, the rain stopped.
Good.
Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was nice.
I tell you what else is different in the real plane is taxiing.
Yeah, I know.
You've really got to stamp on the pedal to get the wheel to turn.
Yeah, that's true. It's just so heavy.
Yeah. I don't know whether if
You
there is
really
a
need to
GA.
push it, but you really have to look that you don't push it too hard, because you'll overturn.
Yeah.
I have like the same experience in my local flight simulator, where I'm going to be an instructor soon.
Yeah, that's the thing with these flight pedals I've got. It's very, very light, and it's not that light in the real world.
I mean,
Is
is
this
there a
general-
possibility you can change it? So,
Not really.
no, I think you have to taxi around the back.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at my chats.
Yeah, you just
Fuel farm, cargo. There's nothing that actually says general aviation.
Yeah, okay, then just park. Whatever.
We can taxi all the way around if you want. If you want a view of
Sure. Yeah.
Jersey Airport. There's hangars on the other
taxi.
side, so let's go over there.
Yeah, sure. Airplane Fan just sent me a picture of a 737 NG with scimitars, but Airplane Fan, we were talking about the TDS add-ons. That's a real life plane and it's not for FSX. That's what I said. We were talking about the TDS add-ons for FSX, not the real life. That's why I said there's no like Scimitar 737 that is not max on FSX. Ashley, send the question.
Yes.
How different are the physics in X-Plane and real life? Let's talk about aerodynamics. How about that?
It's hard to say because I haven't got any sort of force feedback on the controller that I'm using. I would say in the plane that I was in anyway, can't speak for this plane because I've never flown one, but in the plane that I was in, I found it a lot easier to fly and to hold position. So you could feel what the aircraft was doing. You sort of point it at the landmark that you want to fly to, and it sort of flew there. And in terms of the flight controls, it was stiffer than what I've got.
Okay.
Because you're obviously fighting the wind. It's a bit like driving a car without power steering.
Yeah, true.
That's the only way I can describe it, is driving a car without power steering. But it didn't need much to get it to turn, just a slight touch, left or right, and it would turn. David Game, if you can chat in English, please. I do not understand any other language. Thank you.
Oh, it's Russian. He says hello.
Okay. Hello.
I know Russian.
Okay, you can translate for me then.
Sure. Oh yeah, FSX, I see it. Okay, yeah, it is a TDS 7%. I've never seen it actually before.
Russia.
Oh, well, that's good. A new Spider-Man episode from H2O Delirious came out. I have to check it out after.
Happy days. Right. Oh, there's hangars over there. Look, let's go over there.
So, David, how are you?
I know one bit of Russian, apparently, which is also Welsh.
He asks you, how are you doing?
Doing good, thank you. Doing very well.
Same with me.
So the one bit of Russian that I know is Dobry den.
Oh yeah, it's good day.
Good day. Oh, and Boroda.
Yeah, that's beard.
Yeah. Boroda means good morning in Welsh.
Oh, that's true.
And the only way that...
God,
Airplane's getting in on it. Something tells me Google Translate
Guys,
was involved in that one.
Guys, there is a rule. You're only allowed to speak English on English channels. Please don't confuse the hell out of us. Sam.
Yeah.
God damn.
What's David said?
I know that you're using Google Translate. It's so messed up. Airplane, please don't do that.
You're going to have to translate for me because I got no idea what's being said.
He asked what? Interesting.
Alright, so this looks like a perfectly good place to park up by these hangars. What do you reckon?
Sure.
We'll call this general aviation.
Actually, taxi to the hangars.
Yeah.
Or actually, there's you can go all around the back of the building. Like if you.
Oh, we'll see what we can find.
Yeah, like go left at the end.
Left at the end.
But I was saying hello, David the Game in Russia. Okay.
What's our light count up to now?
Please don't talk that much Russian for Sam. I mean, I'm his translator.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to.
Please don't start talking.
I'd like to be able to understand what my
Japan.
what my guys are saying. All right, let's go. Let's go around here. This looks like a good general aviation. I think this is cargo.
Yeah.
But we'll go and park over by the fence, I think. That seems like a good place to park a general aviation plane, by the fence.
Yeah. Why not? Get a breeze after a engine start. Yeah, I know German.
Really? Japanese or Chinese?
That is Japanese. I
Alright.
said thank you for joining the stream. Well, that was fun.
Was fun. Right, let's turn off the avionics.
Please don't ban us.
I won't ban you today.
Good.
Next time.
Not, yeah, next time, but not today.
Next time. All right, that's all switched off. That's all switched off. Lights can stay on because I've still got my engine on. Parking brake is set. Flaps are down. Trim is
Should
okay.
turn it off, actually.
Not
Because
too
in
soon.
real life, it would be like wheel shocks.
Yeah, you don't turn your light off until you turn your engine off.
No, I mean the parking brake.
Oh yeah, the parking brake's staying on.
And Nightbot is just, hey guys, don't forget to follow me. Like he's alone. Like no one cares about Nightbot.
No. All right. Mags off. Fuel pump is off. Flaps are down. Parking brake set.
So,
We can unlatch the door.
fuel tank selector off.
Yep, it's done.
Good.
All right, and let's get on out of the plane. Make sure we've got everything. Got all of our bags and all of our cameras. Stick the chocks on the tie downs. There we go.
Yep, and you can release the parking brake after that.
Nope, I can't because when I do that, it takes my chocks off.
Okay, well.
Do more. There we go. All right, guys, we are going to leave it there for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody that's liked this stream as well. This has probably been the most liked video I've had.
Sure.
I don't know what count we're up to now. Let's have a quick look.
15 likes.
15. I can live with that. That's pretty good. Anyway, we will be back again at some point. What day is it? It's Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. I'm meant to be on a film night with my wife, so possibly not.
Okay. Take your time.
And then I'll be out all weekend, so you won't see me at all this weekend, I'm afraid.
No problem.
So until then, I'm going to get reading my air law and meteorology book, because it's going to take me a long time to get through that. Keep your eye out for the updated vlogs when I start making them. I'll, of course, put out Twitter notifications and Discord notifications as well as to when they're coming out. You can also read my blog on samc.wordpress.com. And yeah, apart from that, I will see you again next time. Thank you to everybody that has watched.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
See you again soon.
See you next time.